What's up, y'all? It's your boy Maritime64. Welcome back to another stream. I told y'all finally give y'all something that's not World of Warcraft for the first time in a long time. What am I doing here? I'm gonna crank down the music just a tad because if I know it's loud in my ears, I start screaming. And I can't hear myself. I just talk loud enough to hear myself. Anyway, so I already made my characters. Only I've done. We're gonna get into it very quickly here. I have played this game before in the past, but never got a chance to finish it. So I'm gonna try to finish it with y'all today, or the next coming weeks. It's gonna be a while. So this is gonna be a long one. Man, I'm gonna have a good time with this. So hopefully y'all enjoy it. Again, we're just getting a little nerdy. I'm gonna, kind of be myself, the inner nerd that I am. I very much love RPGs. And this game I've been dying to finally finish up the story on and just finish a playthrough. This game's very long. I know I put in enough chapter the bandwidth way back in the day, many moons ago. Put in at least 30 hours into it, easy, 20-30 hours. I was only at the second major town, so I just started the game. We're collecting some berries. Let's get into my character. My character is Max Powers. Max Powers is a first level cipher. I picked the race Moon Godlike. And the background is Ovalia, and I'm a drifter. So I got all that going for me. The thing that I was really focused on is intelligence, to just kind of get that going. I have a base of 17. I really wanted to go hard on this. I know to get some intelligence throughout the gameplay, so I didn't want to go too hard on it. I also did get some extra dexterity for attack speed or action speed, and then a little bit of might just to kind of smooth everything over. I didn't go any for Constitution. I'm going to make sure I have a party built around this character to be a kind of a support DPS class. That's what I'm going to go for. Then we just have the secondary person. They're a fighter. They're going to be my just tank. So I'm going to make sure they stay alive a lot. I went for Moon Godlike just for the extra heals at the on the brain camp thing. For extra heals when I get low, just to have again more of a supportive role to start. Let's get into everything. I haven't looked at anything yet. I just started. So let's see what we got here. What is this? What is this? Hold on. I get a pet? Like the dark, this creature all but vanishes in the darkness, save for his bright little eyes. This like when rubies in the faint smoke rising occasionally from his nostrils. Just fires kindle. It seems content to shadow your step and curl amongst your belongings. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I have my first pet. I didn't know pets existed. What's this? I guess it comes with the definitive edition. Alright, a giant miniature space piglet. What? The tiny pig has an otherworldly appearance. This seems to be at odds with its endearing behavior. Follows you dutifully and requires nothing in return, save for companionship. That's adorable. And what's this? Gone pledge. It's probably some gold. Grants Gon's pledge to Perez. This item grants the ability to shield the wearer from the myriad perils that plague the world of Eora. An aspect of the gods, Eothis Gon represents the harvest, the old nation, blazing here that many and often sickles form mills. I guess Gon protects the. So I guess it's just a defensive ring. Let's take it. I want any advantage I can get. I am playing on normal. I wanted to go on hard. But I didn't want to just spend my time just strategically playing the entire time. I just want to enjoy the game. So I did want a little challenge. So I'm playing on normal. I don't like playing on easy because I think I'm a better player than that deep down. So again, we have a rapier, we have a stiletto, dual wielding here. That's a cipher. The fighter, still wielding a torch and a battle axe. Basic gear. I'm not really gonna give them anything. Stash. I'm not gonna invest in anything. I'm just getting my bearings here. I haven't played this game in a long time. Alright, so this is just the quest log. Okay, let's see what's going here. We got the expansions. I haven't done anything yet. I'm just gonna let's kind of go forward and enjoy the game. Let's get into it. Again, this is a mostly action.
Not a problem.
RPG. Not action RPG, but it's like you can pause. I know there's a pause. So I know you can pause and plan. Now that's what I'm gonna be doing a lot, so please bear with me. I won't try to pause too often, but with that in mind, I will be planning on pausing whenever I can for like a lot of these nasty pulls, and I will be kind of save scumming. I'm just be doing it. Okay, All right. So, anything else to start this? I'm kind of just getting our bearings here. Check the map. Okay, there's not much there. Don't have a stronghold. Okay, that's fine. It's options. It's a
I'll go on ahead.
Scouting mode is used for both stealth and for finding traps. While scouting, your character's selection circles will fill with yellow when a character is starting to detect them. Oh, this is just stealth mode. Okay, to find hidden objects. That's on his her mechanic skill. Okay, so I got that. I definitely wanted it to be. Okay. So that's our stealth mode. We'll be using that occasionally. Don't want to talk to people. Not really.
Anyone need supply?
You see me wearing a simple but modest, neat clothes. He's transfixed. However, a ragged tears in the scene. Okay.
Got a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road. Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Alright, so again, this just only interactions. I'm gonna skip this. I don't even know about that. Let's see what they got. Crossbow. I don't want that. So we got a crossbow, great sword, hunting pike, quarterstaff. It's basic weapons here. Okay, I'm not gonna get any. I'm not gonna buy anything. I only have 100 gold between these two. I guess between just myself or the team. Okay, lock picks. I really probably should get some early lock picks, but I don't think I'll need it right now. Retrain character, so I can reroll. Okay, cool. So I can just kind of build a team as I go, which is cool. All right. All right. None of these people are named. We already talked to that guy. This guy sent us on a mission to go find some berries, so that's what we're gonna go do. Yeah, this is the first type of game I played like this by myself. I mean, probably my first RPG game I ever played was Shadowrun, but my first intro to RPGs was JRPGs. Like, man, it was really Wild Arms, but Pokemon as well counts as a JRPG, turn-based battle type of thing. So just keep that in mind. So RPG is definitely my thing. So just gonna walk around here. I don't really know I don't know how to play this very well, so just bear with it. We're gonna have a good time with this. I'm gonna try to not really try to role play, but if there's any like lore stuff, I'm gonna try to give y'all a nice. Well, I'll try to voice a lot of things for y'all. Look like having a little whelpling follow. Okay. Sparfell.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
The M for map.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Okay, so it should have been I was making attention, so yeah, the wolf to start combat. That's cool. Alright. Okay, so we're already paused here.
Ready when you are.
Okay, so let's see what we can do. So we can just do a basic attack. Where's our whip? Suffer spells, mind wave, blind. I mean, eye strike. So I have a blind. We have. That's a heal, so we're not gonna really use that as much as we can. We can script this, but I don't want to. Let's see what they got. So they have knockdown, second wind. Alright, so let's send her in first to attack. I guess. I don't remember how to make her attack. Then I want to go to myself. I want to hang back a second. Unpause. Don't.
You better run!
Attack. The infantry foe have from defenses, reflexes, all this stuff, attributes. There's some damage reduction. So I look for weaknesses. Okay, cool. So this is just normal RPG stuff. None too about. Alright. No one lost any health.
Ready when you are.
Full well gonna rob everybody though.
This is it.
We got the berries. We're good. Oh, you're kind of a mystery to the rest of the caravan. Just some kind of wanderer, the way I hear it. Yeah. I would do that. So I want my character to be me. A lot of I'm just a cool guy. So we're gonna be kind of cool majority of the time, and we're gonna play scummy sometimes. And we're gonna be kind of a jackass sometimes. We kind of just do our thing. Based on people. So I'm gonna be cool with you. We went and killed a wolf together. We're bros. If we kill something, if we caught a body as a team, we cool. You don't kill with everybody. You don't kill with some people. You know. You have to be when people are looking for you. That's okay. No, it's gonna happen. Oh, yeah. So I just happened to come here. There's just more. That's RP stuff. I'm a self-made orphan. My parents got what they deserved, and now I'm leaving all of that behind. And I never had a place to call home, so I can burn down. I burned down the orphanage and got out while I could. Oh no. You know, Max, he just hasn't found a place to call home. You know, we haven't found anything to just hold us. Got a lot on your mind. Hopefully things work out in the end, but in my experience, they don't always. It's been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Radrick's offer makes a girl think I'll give him that. You're here to sell like the rest of the lot. I haven't given much thought, but no harm in that. Might as well see the place first. So you must have some other plan incoming this way. How long ready? I think just like for me, if I'm traveling around, if I'm a drifter, I'm just looking for something. I'm like looking for adventure or just something to do. I have no idea what I'm gonna go do next. Getting into trouble. That's what follows me everywhere. No, let's go relax. I'm just looking for some adventure right now. You should hook up with an expedition, some of the bigger towns, and send regular groups out to unexplored places, as long as you don't mind a little danger. Danger is my third name I would give myself if I had a middle name to extend past, beautiful and awesome. It would be Danger. Powers. Anyway, I'm wasting time here, or then give me Demol will give me an earful. This could be on our way. I got simple needs. I like open skies, far horizons, and I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Dairywood. My parents end up the living lands. I got a brother in Rotai, and another in Adir. I have a sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody. My Dairywood, I'm not much your history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Adir Empire. Broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. Okay. Let's get out of here. You should know I wouldn't hold my breath. The Sparrow's getting... Oh no, my brother, the Sparrow's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like when he feels like. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little. See him, shoot him just down the way. Come on, let's go get you water. All right, let's go get water. Let's make sure. I want to see if we can just do a little more exploration.
Yeah?
Let's go look at that. And lady, you got some shrooms. Okay, cool. I did not. I'll work on it today. I gotta work on Minecraft server though. Then I'll get some Minecraft streams.
We shouldn't stray too far.
Tell me what to stray as much as I want to. Alright, so we're looting, we're exploring, and we're not gonna tell the game what we want to do. The game can't tell us what to do. We do our own thing at our own time. Alright, old boy is not here. I guess he finally went to go get the water. Stream's over here. Let's see if he got killed. More important, let's see if we can find some more stuff to loot. Nothing over there. Okay. Are we looking for... As long as we're looking for the guy, this is getting us water. I really just want to take some time to explore while it's relatively safe. Alright, someone caught a body. There's... That is definitely a face on the tree. Alright, so some people died. Okay. So that's it. Oh, you can loot these boys. Okay. Can I loot this other one?
Yeah?
What in the world? Can you hear him?
He's probably loud snoring. He is knocked out over there. I can't hear anything. I'm sorry.
What you need?
Is the peppers just
Not looking forward to trying to lift
say the
that
word.
thing tomorrow.
Okay, nothing there. Alright, well. Loot that. Oh, we can just walk through the horses, huh? Breaking my immersion. Is this seek to Odema?
Still waiting on Sparfell, which means he's ignored me again. If I'd known he wanted to slow us down, I'd have just tied him to the back of the wagon and dragged him.
Pretty much. I'm feeling that one.
I'm sorry, you want your water, you better go find him. He's got all the skins.
Shit, come on, let's go look for him.
So now we
Just say the word.
So we should go find him. I think with this game, you can literally attack anyone at any time. I think this game has a lot of free will, if I remember correctly, and so I always like games that allow for a lot of free will. So let's check.
What a surprise. Sparfel went hunting. At least he left the water skins.
By the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Eliska waits nearby, keeping a watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. Out of the tree emerges Sparfel, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is strangeness in his gaze. His strides wobbly as he moves towards you with labored breath.
Sparfel? Are you alright?
Sparfel's toe catches on a rock. He collapses forward in a heap, feathered shaft, well planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. So he got shot in the back.
No, I just...
But we get shot in the back, 100%. Well, yeah, he is bad because, you know,
Ambush!
he didn't, you know, give us some water. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's look at this. Okay, so. Yeah, 2 hunters here. This one is... I think they're using a bow. I would rather Max deal with this bow user.
Ready when you are.
You're gonna go deal with that. The fighter is gonna deal with the melee. I think actually let's go for a knockdown on that one, and we're just gonna keep that one at bay while
What you need?
we're gonna keep you at bay while having
Just say the word.
you just go deal with that one. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's I can't do anything yet, so let's go. Got arrows. Okay, so injured. Their introduction. Okay, I don't know who is this pertaining to. Something about whatever. Okay, I'll figure this out as we play. Alright, so now I have to shoot an eye strike. Oh. Blinded. You can just go here.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Took a little bit of damage. Okay.
Just say the word.
Okay. And of course, I'm gonna try to rob somebody. Let's check over here. Let's see if there's any other dangers. There's nothing to loot here. I should be sneaking, but I'm not going to. Mushrooms. Let's get the mushrooms.
Yeah?
Alright. Easy combat to start. Bad thing about like a melee caster is that you're a melee caster. Okay.
What you need?
Same plan. You're gonna go knock down this guy. You
Ready when you are.
just gonna go fight this one. And then I'll pause. Let's actually I don't. I should just click here. Oops. I don't know what that does, but no, let's not do that. Let's just do bindless. Oh, got obliterated. Oh my god. They're gratuitous violence. So let's oops. All of it. Go.
Just say the word.
Let's okay. We're gonna go sneak mode. So our caravan just got attacked. Okay. How do they sneak up on us like this? I don't think anyone did a good job. Okay. That's there. 2 enemies there. Let's keep going around. 3. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. You can get a sneak attack, that'd be great. Also, just want to see if there's any other enemies. Looks like there's not. Looks like a whole team got ransacked. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, spreading on limbs and backs, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them towering and severe with a thick beard tasseled with knots holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Hionan. That's the last of the caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Oh, Lord One, this run will not be sullied by your hands. Sullied by our hands, men of Okay. How do I know that? We're going to kill these dudes, no matter what, 100%. You're now rank 1 to position reputation. This reputation represents how your words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my very own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. Say again, lay down your arms. You can't kill You can kill him, but you might as well be killing yourself. I can hit him with the intel. Don't trust him. Intel 15. Ooh, judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I'm guessing you are worshippers of Galawain. Galawain told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? The man frowns motion as if swing the axe, he and winces, but the bullet never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head, intrigued. Of course, but he would not. It is by the command of all gods we accept this charge. How do you know? Because it's consistent with their beliefs, or because you were told? Ooh, man, Glacier, it's always been known to my people. Blaze stops. I see. What if Galawain's edict? That weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength. You think Galawain would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? Matchless fire as he fumes. He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did. Just not you personally. Ooh, got him. Got him. But why should that stop from killing? Why should that stop from killing innocents? There with the man's grip. Distracted, the man's grip falters on his axe handle, and he nearly fumbles it, affording him a moment he needs to dodge out of the swing, which comes too late. Howling with range, trying to see what's said. All right, you have the dagger. Okay, you can get ace. I think that's what you can blind him. Okay, I'm way out of position here. It's the archer. So you, I want you to come with the knockdown on this one, and for knockdown on that. Then
Just say the word.
For you,
How can I help?
can I blind strike? Let's go. We're going to cast a spell. I think I killed him. Okay, just go kill these dudes. Okay. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companion is now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. Looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Really audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of the wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good. The gods are just. A queer smile across his face. I'm ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel amongst the howling maelstrom slashed across his chest and bow, Odema's body stirs with great effort. Effort he rises, his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Okay. Straining against the gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of the weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. The last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Yoden trails behind you, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation as he nears the face of the rocks. One of the fallen attackers who had feigned death lunges for Hyoden and topples him onto the rocky ground. Hyoden lashes against the fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you despite the wind from your position. If you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you would have a good chance of hitting your mark. Okay. Well, we're not gonna have Dex 15, obviously. You know what? We saved his life once. Let's try for the twofer. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Hyoden loose. Lurching to his feet, Hyoden clambers up the base of the rocks as he nears the top. However, the wind flares up, pulling him sideways, tearing one of his hands free. But diving onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Hyoden to set its feet and join you into the trembling ledge. There's deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Oops. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. We continue. Okay, there's a lot of reading. Okay, we've got X. Okay, and that's it. That's all the story we get for now.
Was that?
What was that? First off, I didn't go get to loot. That's the worst thing.
Bewick. Had to be.
Beowick.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
Right, we are.
And we're the only ones.
Right.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Ready when you are.
Stay quiet.
So we got a party of 3. And the Whooping's here just to hang out. Okay. Seems safe for now.
That should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
We called it. We didn't call it a storm. We called it a Beowick. That was not a storm. So what happened out there? Gland Fathons. Will there be those? Those be the hut dwellers Odama warned you about. Looked to the fangs of Gallowayne, who are the twitchiest of the lot. They go ruin to ruin looking for fights with colonists. Poor them, I think he have expected this once we lost the main road. What happened out there? It's that windstorm, a kind of windstorm of a kind that only get in air Glanfath. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Glanfathan word is Beowick. To them, it's the gods' way of reaping the souls of the land that can find their way out. But they'll take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours. Okay. I don't believe that. Oh, Demo would never allow it. But as the fangs are hotheads, Glanfathans don't attack without being provoked. Either they saw something and got the wrong idea, or they're looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. Oh, probably. Yeah, okay. Everyone else in the caravan. The wheels got hold of them now. God's grant them better luck in their next lives. Okay. Maybe you just didn't know enough to know what upset looks like. I've seen worse too, seen worse, and kept on walking because there's nothing else to be done. And because there's other people you care about who still need you. Okay, remember that. Remember that. Some facts of life. Remember that sometimes you can't do it, and there's other people you gotta focus on. Alright. Oh, there are some key commands. Keybinds. Let's... Shh. Okay. Alright, okay. This looks like it. I usually look for dead ends first. Or if it looks like progress, I want to go the opposite direction. But this looks like a dead end. The other side looks like progress. Let's go this way first. I'm gonna do a little sneaky sneak.
Where'd that slime come from?
What's mine? Okay, this is kind of weird. Still on everything.
Yeah?
Some supplies, can rest, easy. Less you carry more camping. Supplies but hard restricts them. So really, if you fully run out of camping supplies, try to run it in. Most have cheap ones. Okay, so
Yeah?
keep that in mind. We're not playing on hard, so I don't worry about the restrictions. I don't know, this game is fairly hard. I mean, from what I remember playing, I think I played on normal last time. This game is fairly tricky at times. A lot of these fights are interesting, to say the least. 35 minutes in, and we haven't done anything. We just started we just finished the tutorial. Fights. Okay. Check there. Okay, that looks like progress. It definitely looks like progress. Let's go down. You know what I mean? Like, you know when something looks like progress, something doesn't look like okay. Enemy there. What's this? Okay. I just wanna get a scouting report. Zelgrip. Okay. Let me go talk to Zelrip. Trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutches a spirit, knobby elbows, and then ribs show through his scaly flesh. But you recognize it's Zelrip. It watches you, cautiously breathing in ragged sighs. I'm gonna kill. Oh. Creature cocks his head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of his throat. I think I'm trying to show like I ain't trying to kill you. Sniffs around and finds nothing of interest, steps back and resumes his defensive posture. Just a reptile around spear. And let's slowly back away. Alright, I don't want to fight anything I don't have to. But
Just say the word.
what's over here? What? Let's just run. Oh, you hit me. Okay, look, I wasn't gonna kill you. I really wasn't. Well, I didn't mean to kill you, but you wanted smoke. I gave it to you.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Ready when you are.
Let's go.
They'll never know I'm here.
Those tiles look suspicious. Let's be careful.
Okay. I want to cross this.
Found something.
They're all trapped. Okay. There's one too many traps. Oh, you killed this guy. Okay.
Wait, do you hear that?
Do I hear what? Oh, gosh darn it. We can just wait here. It's close. Blind strike. They crit annihilated them. I don't know where their remains are. Don't explosively annihilate these dudes.
Ready when
to loot everything.
you are.
Be quiet.
So far so good. Easy combat. Okay.
That
Take
looks
a look
weak.
at the wall.
Could be a shortcut.
Think we could get through?
Okay. Matches. Okay. Looks like progress. Let's go back.
Be quiet.
Okay. Alright, so let's keep moving. And of course I'm gonna do any interaction that seems interesting. So there's definitely a way to get across there. Looks like I gotta go from like that way maybe? There's a puzzle here. Okay. The mural must be ancient, yet the colors are still bright and vivid. It shows what? It shows a procession of Ingwithans with all key theses. Okay. What is this? Oh, fire god like. I don't know what this does. I don't know why not. Okay.
Yeah?
I did that. Keep going.
I'll go on ahead.
You'll need to rest there. Endurance is still pretty high. Keep creeping along. Got a dead body here. There's a ooze. There's two oozes. Okay. Pretty sure there's a third somewhere. So let's try to find a defensible position. Let's check around. Scout. Let's scout. Let's scout. Probably gonna easily pick off this one. So let's actually go to body this one. Oh, that is range spells. He's giving this out friendly fire, and that for effect. So.
Yeah?
So lift the tar like. Okay. Put the water scan. Urence is away, revealing an intricate relief of man's faith as a face as sun burst, surroundings as chipped away in space. This item full water scan. Place thing within relief gem. Okay.
Yeah? Death to our enemy!
Oh. So far, so good.
I'll be quiet.
Is there a way to rotate the camera? Oh. I know there's a way to rotate the camera, I just don't know how. Select, move, interact. There's a way to rotate the camera. Five fortitude, 5 reflex, 5 will. Wow. That's really good.
Yeah?
Okay, so Small folio is torn in several places, and blood has soaked it into several of the sheets. One late entry is still legible. However, one later entry is still legible. However, I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice, and I've got my hands on a genuine Ingwathian artifact. The fellow who had it was a pretty nothing. As far as he's concerned, he's not willing to go digging in some ruins. But if he's right about this gem leading into a hidden treasure, that's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. I'll head to St. List this morning. Then it's just a matter of finding this relief he was talking about. Okay. Well, we got to figure that out by accident, blindly. Perfect. Alright, what's this doing? Alright, you can have this. Okay.
Just say the word.
Can't really see anything else. I don't see way past this yet. Now some of them are glowing. Alright, let's go Garciota. From here.
Found something.
He's still alive. Okay, okay.
Do you
Fresh air in
feel
here.
that?
I think
There's
we
a
found an
draft
exit.
coming through that wall.
Sounds like the storm
Don't
passed
hear
too.
any sign of that storm either.
What an idiot. He deserves that. That's all I have to say.
Not a problem.
No. I don't understand why they just swap characters. Okay. Here.
They'll never know I'm here.
Here. Jeez. One thing I hate about this game, like, some of the pathing is like really unintuitive.
Just
at
say the
times.
word.
Oh, he's burned. Well, he's gonna be useless in combat for a while. We should probably camp soon, but I'm not gonna do that anytime soon. The fort. The fort seems like.
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner. How can I help?
Scout ahead, see what's from. Okay, yeah. Got one enemy there. Two enemies. Okay. Sweet. Then what's over here? The two enemies in there, so let's keep that in mind. Spiders over there. Okay, and then we just didn't have to take that route. Okay, well, look. I was gonna take all the routes anyway, so. Alright, so I
Ready when you are.
have myself go here. Right here. Then I'm gonna have you start creeping here. You're gonna start the combat here.
Ready when you are.
And then I want you to. Once per encounter, okay. Just go ahead and blind that one. I want to sneak, do a little sneaky sneak. Nothing loot. Okay. Get some spiders coming up. I can't wait till I get enough focus to actually cast the spell when combat starts. That's not gonna be until a long time. I think I had one where I just like a straight up caster. I had like a wizard with me. I just do like fire spells, and fire spells are just deadly. Like casters are just so hard to play on this game because there's so much friendly fire that you can do unintentionally, and so it just becomes a mess.
Not a problem.
All right, there's nothing over here. Alright, guess we're all done here. Ooh, a biggin. I just ran into it like an idiot. Okay, cool. What we really want to do is get on this biggin real quick. I really want to... Let's kill the spider first. Let's blind that big one, and then let's just,
ready when you are.
Kind of deal with that big one in a second.
Death!
We take everything.
Yeah?
Until we can't take everything. We just drop anything we don't need. I can probably drop the journal. The journal is almost nothing.
They'll never know I'm here.
That's gonna be the exit. We don't want to exit just yet. I want to finish exploring here. Jasper and a gate. Okay, okay. There's some gold.
Just say the word.
Alright, let's go. We can just have a day-night cycle, just have a, and also, like, time is important. So, we have to keep that in mind as well as we play. Like, there's a lot more factors to deal with than just simply just running forward and trying to kill everything. Oh, there's clearly an enemy, something going on there. Older robed man, four figure stand before an otherworldly apparatus and ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins. Excuse me. Ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body. Pitiless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. Good, because I definitely don't want to fight these dudes right now. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick gray beard frames a face otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with runic language unlike anything you've ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions just out like the wings of some malevolent creature. Okay.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
Okay, okay.
Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Okay. Oh. Okay. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and the pain wells into the back of your skull, washing away your last thoughts away into the black unconscious void. Your eyes open to a different place another time. Your eyes open to a different place another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end of the great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below. Its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Whoops, I'm sorry. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered or at the base of the pillar. Now you see a man with a thick gray beard and a ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You're walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him. One question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. Alright, see what question we gotta ask. My question is, why did you kill these 3 people? Did the homies die? You awaken to find your malaise has broken. You're only to be replaced with something that's far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery. But when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that. An involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it must be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them there is nowhere to be seen. Okay, so whenever you get to fatigue, blah blah blah. That should rest off fatigue. Yoda and Kaliska lay bloody on the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted unnaturally and in death. You're alone and far from help. Gilded Veil must be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Not my pack mules. I need my pack mules.
Yeah?
No! Hold on. I got it.
Ready when you are.
I can't go. Hold on. Okay, let's see what we don't need. Okay, we'll take a. Okay, that's 40. 40. Keep lockpicks. 10. We can probably drop bows. 10. Mace. 5. We can just definitely drop that. 5. We can drop that. 5. We can drop all these shields, most likely. 4. 5. Okay. I'd like to loot my allies. I would like. Sometimes it just like doesn't register. Okay. There goes my. Okay.
Yeah?
Level. Alright, so what do you want? Stealth, survival, damage reduction, receiving left by bonus movement actually. Okay. Mechanics, disarm, traps, cipher. I think I want that. I think I definitely want extra stealth. Okay, I'm fine with this. I want something I can cast like first turn. 10 focus, no. This is 10 focus, no. I can't do rank 2 yet. Just freeze them, no. I could probably definitely want to start Getting that soon. I think I'm gonna get Soul Shock. So for Soul bites deeper, granting the bonus to damage. Okay. Okay, so stun, draining whip. That's 33% focus. That actually seems pretty nice. Greater focus. Okay. Nuance, faith, and the gods has allowed this character to unleash a wave of. Okay. Once per encounter, this is a quick heal. Okay, okay. Apprentice sneak attack. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I think I want to just get my combat in order. I like focusing on offensive stuff before I start defensive. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think some people start naturally defensive in these type of games. I actually start offensive just so I can combats are just much faster to start, and then when I get to the late game, I can start building towards defensive things. But I don't know. I think I really just want to go draining whip and get much so I can start casting faster. I'm not casting. I haven't cast anything. I'm just going to go draining whip. I think draining whip feels like the better option. Because I want to get this off the ground as quick as possible. Okay. Then the Demon Whispers.
Not a problem.
The Demon Whispers are here with us to stay. I knew this was the thing. You're just dealing with like all the whispers and the images. Again, I played this game. That's a flush. Oh, someone burning it.
Just say the word.
Can't look at you. I'm just gathering flesh. Okay, yeah. All the flesh. That's world map. We're not ready to go yet. Skip that. I swear there was a way to rotate the camera. Okay. Well, let's get to the main, like this. Can I get to the main city? Can we? Can't just go to the Ville. And you can't just go here. I've been over here before. I don't remember how far I got. Joffrey Village. This seems familiar. So I'm gonna go to the Velwood. Alright, so to get to the Velwood, I really want to get to the first village before I make any form of pause on this and switch any games. So that's what we're going to go do. Just want to get out of the tutorial area so we can start digging into this on the next time we decide to play this. Maybe later tonight, maybe a late night thing. Stuff again. I'm not going to rest just yet. I want to try. I'm a sort of person who wants to push. Excuse me, ghost. In any case, I think most players, if you're playing this like not really competitively, well, if you're just like playing this like for real, you would be sneaking more. Like I would be sneaking more often, but I'm just not going to. I'll sneak in caves and stuff, where it's like when combat is almost assured. In these open areas, combat is guaranteed as well. But okay, the ghosts just running around. I really don't want to go too far down. I'm just trying to peek around. I'm not really trying to really be sneaky. At least not yet. I can't. We can't touch this body to steal their shoes or something. They don't need it. Let's go up here. Again, it's like getting as much exploration in when I first get into an area, and then trying to circle back. Unless I'm like Okay. Oh, you're dead now. Okay, yeah, this is,
You're mine. You're mine.
Please. Hit them. Hit them. Hit them again. We can cast all day.
You're mine.
He definitely dead. But we're gonna be pushing this close. I definitely am not doing this correctly. Oh, let's loot them. Let's get this. See why my phone is vibrating.
Happy
Nothing.
to see you.
Huh?
Happy to see you.
My phone's never happy to see me. Okay, okay. Alright.
I'm
say
just
the word.
too good. It's a curse.
Huh?
Stop abusing it then.
I never use my phone. Okay. Alright, so we...
You drop it all the time.
It drops all the time. Okay. Alright, well, we ran into combat, we lived. I'm amazed. Okay, what's that? That's... I'm going in there. But we killed that combat. I think combat respawns in open world. But don't quote me on that. Maybe that definitely was a sticky situation there. Again, this is why you should be... Oh, what's this, young wolf? I can only cast this. I'm just gonna do it like that.
Must have cracked more skulls than I thought.
Really should be sinking around. That box that way. Okay. This is something over there. Alright, we're gonna stealth up now.
Quick and quiet.
We got stealth up. We're gonna get. I need to stop getting myself in bad positions here. Outlaw.
You're mine.
We're going to get a night wait. And guess what? We're gonna blind you first. Hit him. Hit him.
Quick and quiet.
Okay. Well, it's dead. We snuck him. All was? I really just killed a dude for almost no reason. That's what just happened. That's a bandit. It's a 2v3. I think I can probably take one. Oh, I'm so stealthy. Just what? I'm being stern. Get him, you dogs. Run off, please. Yo, you ain't gonna help me? Oh, we are in a bad position. Okay, stay here, and then we really just want to just wait. Let a turn tick. Okay. Hit them. You hit them, you can generate stuff. Please. Hit them. I don't want to heal. Don't want to waste any healing resources that I can. If I hit you, that's I'm healing. Okay. Really should be using my blind, but I'm just gonna. Okay.
Ready when you. You better run.
This is way back combat. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know that. I'm well aware of this. I mean, I wish they would help. They'll be great. You know, anything to help. Getting low. Let's do one more heal.
Ready when you are. You better run.
Probably should just cast the blind on you so you can just chill out.
You're mine.
Made it through. This is a very bad fight. Kill him? Kill him?
You're mine.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Just go.
You're mine.
Please. Beat the odds. Blind first.
Death door.
Please. We lived. Oh crap.
Must have cracked more skulls than I thought.
Okay. Still everything. You are useless. I hate you.
Gods keep you.
Thank you. I should have been cooking for these. I'd be stuck cooking for these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life until they were bored with me, I suppose. I must get back home. I only hope they haven't hired a replacement. The dwarf looks aghast. Listen, next time you're in Gilded Vale, stop by the Black Hound Inn. I'll let Pascal know what you've done for me. She'll do right by you in turn.
Not a problem.
We lived? Okay.
I'll go on ahead.
We're avoiding all combat. And we almost died. Ooh, baby, a triple. Please no more combat. Oh, I can't handle it. We did it, yo. Oh my god. Oh god. Uh,
I'll go on ahead.
let's go find the inn. Let's go find. There's a lot of hanging bodies here.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale.
Nobody can
You'll
make
be
a
pleased to
mistake.
know that we've had some recent
Welcome to what?
vacancies here.
Probably not. I don't even want to do the inscription. Do you welcome everyone? There is a lot of dead bodies here. Are you this? Yeah.
Chelsea is the only one.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy.
Okay.
Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
What is a Hollowborn?
An infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village.
Oh.
That's it. Only Chelsea that has like anything.
Well, I can grind up my monk. Well, I'm planning to start leveling my monk, which is my inscriptionist. So that would help out with that.
I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
Darkmoon decks are always good for like. I hate making them though. They're like the worst thing to make. Side incline, set oversight to it. Babe, would you live in a town that has this? The tree of hanging dead people. You know, crime is low here.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth.
Okay.
We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
That tree over there. Ah, yes, not everyone has accepted the measures necessary to keep the village safe. Ever since Lord Radric's banished the mothers of Hollowborn, some have taken arms against him, and while he's searching for a cure, he's been beset with frauds and opportunists. I forget that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborns have been scourged upon the Direwood for almost 15 years now. Children born without souls. How do you know the soul is like the child has no soul? What do you do? Get like a magnifying glass? Ah, there's a soul in there, chief. Baby, a little cursed. You may want to burn this skin. Go ahead and burn this flesh sack. Thank you very much. And then you also go away and burn yourself while you're at it. Or in this case, put yourself on the tree. Look, that's awful. That's awful. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe barely but do not truly live. Some say Hollowborns are a disease. Some say they're pressure from the gods. In truth, no one knows, but they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Widewind's legacy stuck in honor of that foul blasphemous pretender. His voice is sexy. The victory. Okay. Lord Redrick decrees makes him strict at times, but he has our best interests at heart. Not only are there, if you have any other questions, do not hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Gilded understands our rules. Okay, man, this person, okay. This person's not bad, okay? They're not bad.
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak.
You killed the only
Consider this
animancer.
unfortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
Facts.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
I feel you on that one too, but bro, we can chill out just a bit. You'll want to mind where you mentioned that trespassing on Ingwathian ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. Probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Barath, have mercy. We certainly have. See, this person's legit. Just like, hey, you know, anyone? He's not trying to kill us immediately. We're just, you know, blabbing our mouth everywhere. No, hey, I thought this, and I was doing all this. You know that person they tell someone the wrong information. We are that person right now. Okay. Maybe so.
Keep out of...
So,
Listen!
1, 2.
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
Maybe a third one.
3. Gods have
There's gonna be a
mercy.
4th one. This is a Hollowborn. So the birth happened, and now we have
It
a Hollow.
seems your arrival is ill-timed.
Yeah.
3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same.
I remember. Okay.
You
I remember
should
this. I'm not
tread
gonna tell you.
carefully.
I remember this.
Circumstances have
It is
changed a
nutty.
great
I'm not
deal.
gonna tell you though. I don't remember exactly, but I sort of remember. Like, it's crazy. This game is good. It's very story rich and everything. You should tread carefully. Okay, blah blah. I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you get some rest in the inn or a stable. For all I care, find me afterwards. I'll know more soon enough. Okay, you know. Okay, not gonna lie, this dude's kind of a jackass. Okay, now where's the dead body? Where's the one of many dead bodies? I want to go Graver. Definitely take that. I don't want to talk to anyone else right now. I'm not gonna talk to anyone. I really just want to loot some stuff, and then I'm gonna find the end. Really need to rest. At one point, I really need to go to the bathroom. That's the most important thing right now. I want to go to the bathroom. There's no casual music going on. I really like the in-game music, so we're just gonna stick with that. I'll only put music like for certain games. Like World of Warcraft, we're just gonna be always doing like, you know, Pretzel or eventually a Pawn Shop, Monster Cat, and all this stuff. But I'm not gonna. And I'm telling you right now, we're going back to Twitch after the 29th. I mean, I don't have to stay on YouTube to keep streaming. I just definitely want to give one platform like a full chance. I'm not going down there. I really want to find the end though. We're gonna find the end. It's the south direction. I'm gonna keep running around. I think the end's up here. A lock view. You see four people gathered at the door of the inn. They raise voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching a spasm. The first figure raises his hands for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest enough.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Ooh, you know, alright. I'm an instigator. You've got a lot of gall mocking us in our own village. We don't take ill treatment from foreigners, especially not Adrians.
Go on. Say it again.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Oh, he called him my cousin. Ooh, they hit him with some backwoods trash talking. You know full well how much I love toxicity. I don't know why, I just love his funny shit.
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say... whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
You called him. He said he just smashes his own sis, okay? Backwoods inbred people. Hey, you can't call everybody that.
That's where you're wrong.
Okay. I'm really an instigator at heart. Babe, I need your opinion. Should I instigate a fight or not? Oh, they gonna die. We're gonna see some people. You know what? Let's just instigate this because you know full well I'm an instigator. But wait. I don't want to get hung. We just walked into town. The head guard's kind of crotchety. I really want. Okay. I don't know how this escalated really. But you know, if I really want to blind you all. Okay. Well, I caught some bodies. I walk into town. I meet the guard. He really wants to kill people. The heir of the town's the baby born from the head chancellor, whatever god, the big papa, that baby dead. I'm a sign of evil, and then now I caught two bodies walking into this, and I really instigate. This is really my fault. I shouldn't have instigated a fight, but it's funny. You can't help but not instigate. You can't help it yourself.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
I'm glad I could help.
Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts. Though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I.
Right.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvusser, at your service.
Okay, long sword.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I'm grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
Me too! Most likely let him go to the store. We got beans, we got rice and straight. Okay.
And how exactly did you come to be here?
You'll pull out that hembo?
I can. So you go definitely. And actually, I'm going, once we get to the end, we get all this sorted, I'm going to kind of, I'll probably just want to pause here for now.
During the best
then
of
pick it
times,
up later, we'll be doing another
which
raid.
These are not.
I also want to keep playing this.
Half the locals would arrest you for
love
trespassing
this
and the
game
rest
so
would
much.
kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there? And you survived? I've heard such a thing was
I
impossible.
really don't care who knows my business,
But it
apparently.
seems you either have a knack for timing or the favor of the gods. I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
You did tell that guy that. Bro. Bro. I didn't really say that. Okay.
Excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Right, right.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately. Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places. As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn.
I think there is like
They say
experience
even
where you
the
get more
owner
experience
tired
when
of the
you
place.
go
Just
solo
up and
than
left one day.
with a group.
It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
You always want to travel in numbers.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Not the person I would like to take because you're a mage, so we're both. None of us are suited for anyone actually getting close to us. Okay. Alright, let's go into it. Yeah. So I guess killing people, you know, in a straight fight, you know, normal. Alright, on the BRB. This can no longer wait. My bladder must be emptied. So yeah. Should play that game one day. All right, y'all, we are back. I'm gonna give us a little more. I'm enjoying this. My character's about to die. It's fine. My very first playthrough was really messy on this game. Very, very messy. Very, very messy. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Here we go. We'll find the correct one. I'm part of the shirtless nation yet again. Alright. Alright, so let's
Ready when you are.
Let's go rest up.
Hail, traveler.
Home, welcome to the it's here Tinfrith told us what you did for him. Such a relief to have him back. I can't thank you enough. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Discounts on drinks, rooms, blah blah. He wanted to whip you up something nice for you. He's already back in the kitchen. Actually, guess what we have to sell. I'm sure you'll find some things you like, and we have the finest cooking jar. What? Okay. What we really want to do is just empty out our inventory. Don't want any of this. I don't care for any of this. $260. What do you want to take? You definitely want. Wonder generation. $150. That's 2.5 minutes. Okay. I think we should definitely get some food. Let's get all of these. Let's just buy a lot of food. We definitely need to start getting more food to deal with a lot of these fights. I have plenty of stuff to sell. I don't need any of these. Let's do camping supplies. Actually, I only have one more, so let's take one. And then I think food can't spoil, so actually I think it's what we want to do. Just take all that, take the extra 60 gold, and then it's let's get let's not take one adventure just yet. I think we just pick who it is. Me, like, kind of whatever. Let's rest up first. Actually, let's do the math. 250 plus 80. That's 330. We'll have just enough. I don't want to be that low on gold, so I'll just hold off on the adventure for right now until we can probably get another one. And then we'll decide right before we leave if we want to go take. I'm gonna go find someone. Let's rest up. Okay, we got rocks. Your eyes, your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken. You find yourself in front of Gilded Veil's gallows tree. It's creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until its sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face has shriveled inward like moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind till she is mere inches from your face. Suddenly, her head snaps up, and her eyes open, and they are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air, she speaks out a word. Watch her. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating in your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face, and thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. Remember the woman. You remember seeing her decayed face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animator. Though it fills you with a new queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see the woman once more, if only to confirm she's truly dead. I definitely do that.
Ready when you are.
They leveled. Sweet, sweet. Let's get my savers, gesture, indicate the shrine. It's good to be back. Don't think I'll let this go unrewarded. I've decided that you have earned the right to one of my most close guard seekers. The deep dear recipe after this, you will eat nothing else. Savory pride to heal, to keep you hale and hearty. May serve you well in your travels. Sweet, we got
Ready when you are.
Okay. All these villagers, no one with their real name. I'm probably not gonna jump her. Oh no. Salonia Vertivo. Okay. Those have names. Do you have names? Villager. Villager. As you near, you feel vibrant history contained in the essence of this woman's soul. Voice from past call out to you, reach for the soul. The woman emptying her satchel from her bed, taking stock of her inventory, potions, badges, tinctures, and herbs are scattered throughout her room. Haphazardly, as she bites her lip, head tilted to the side, considering. She begins to repack one item after the other, careful deliberation undercut by shaking of hands. Each time she has a clearly marked place, but no matter how she repacks it, she isn't satisfied. Blah blah. Shaking worsens as she empties it out once more, once hand held to her mouth, tear eke from her eyes as she gives while semblance of order and shows everything she can in the satchel, grabbing it and running out of the bare house. Straightening her back, she walks to the docks, chin high, eyes hard and red. A gangly young elf offers his condolences, but she can't see him for the ocean ahead of her. She wanders the docks, offering her services as a doctor to anyone who will listen, anyone heading out on a high tide. Less than an hour later, she watches her childhood disappear in the distance. A tiny speck of an island. She tries not to jump. See a group of young men standing around a makeshift practice target. This man stands in the middle of them explaining the construction and use of a blah blah. He holds up, pointing out each part as he speaks about it and what it does. He then walks away. He carefully lines up his shot, explaining what he is doing as he does, and lets the arrow fly. It hits the target dead center, and much to the surprise of the delight of the boys near it. He smiles, walking toward the boys, talking about the proper stance and how to most effectively hold a bow. A noise from the tree line near the practice venue, and he stops. Scanning the woods, blue eyes squinting against the sun, a shadow moves, making its way through the forest behind them. He draws an arrow and lines up the shot, carefully tracking the motion of the hidden creature. Losing the arrow, he wastes no time and quickly grabs another. The boys spin, watching the arrow fly into the forest, immediately lost among the trees. There's sudden explosive movement in the undergrowth as a deer erupts from the tree line, running across the edge of the clearing. The boys laugh, turning to joke with the man about Slothy's shot. They stop talking, seeing him hold out the bow, leading the deer away with a notched arrow. They drop to the ground as he loosens the last arrow, which flies true and strikes the deer right behind its shoulder, piercing its heart and lungs and dropping it dead almost immediately. Wow, that's an incredible shot there. Boys stare at the deer for a few seconds and then slowly turn to look at the man. Newfound respect in their eyes, he smiles again and breathes a quiet sigh of relief. He did kill somebody. Okay, is that all I get to do? Okay, I can actually talk to them. I'm not gonna... Alright, it's on small talk. I'm not going to take that off the table. I'm just going to be kind of leery of, like, just taking things. Okay. Let's level these characters up. Alright, so this is our mage. Lore 7. Okay. Mechanics 1, survival 0. I think we want this one survival for the damage reduction. 2 for the healing multiplier. No, 3 for the movement? Probably, actually. Let's get 3 for the movement. I don't know this current spells. This is awful. Oh. Let's get a big old powerful spell like that. And fuse with Fire Lances. No, bulwark against the... okay, binding web. Okay. A spiritual, maybe? Thrust of Tattered Veils. Probably actually want Chill Fog. So let's get Chill Fog, and then and Rolling Flame. Let's do that. I like that. And for this one, do you want Stealth? I can disarm level 5 checks. I think I don't need. I'm not gonna go past this for now. I can use scrolls. I don't. Okay, I don't need that right now. I think I'm just gonna go directly into that survival. I want level 3, and then we have 2 spells we can get. We can get Recall Agony. Percent of all damage reapplied. Oh, no, that's pretty sure. This seems pretty interesting. Cypher uses the target's strength and mind against it, stealing a portion of its resolve in order to better deflect incoming attacks. Okay, interesting. Phantom foes invades the mind's targets, causing them to believe they're surrounded by foes, leaving them flanked for the duration. Okay. I actually like Mind Blades a lot. I'm gonna consider that. Apply Thrust. I think I want that. I want these two. I need something to kind of mitigate things. Keep them off me. But I really want Phantom Enemies. Also, Whispered Treason, Tinder's Grass. All these seem interesting. I want these two, though. My blades are really strong. I can guarantee that for y'all. Exit. Let's check out the corpse, and then we're going to pause there. 2 hours in, we have we just got to the first place. I think it's an excellent stopping point. But let's check out that dead body before we call it.
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Shouldn't wait to talk about your dead. Half the town's up there now. Seems like no way to talk about it. My condolences. How do I mind this up? This squad descended body of an early dwarf woman dangles from the thin, crooked bow that sags at the tug of her noose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck worn away in the patches like moth-eaten linen bulges over the rope that suspends her, and her lifeless head lolls forward rigidly from one side to the other when the breeze shifts. You see a flame glow that casts no light on its surroundings, but there is a tepid warmth to it. You feel somehow that you could reach out and touch it. Now with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. Alright, let's do it. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out towards the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with the new familiar awareness. Once you expand it, enough to reach her, there's a solid jolt to your mind and a ringing electric surge of images and words and sounds. Involuntarily shut your eyes and you feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness in space occupied by only you and the hanging woman. Excuse me. And when you open them again, she is staring at you with eyes clouded in a milky fog. Her body is still swaying in the wind you no longer feel from a tree that stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives a slow nod of her head and the robe creaking as she does so. She smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
Well,
did you
let's
now,
cut to the chase
dear?
here.
My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing.
Okay.
Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me, no?
Okay, she knows what's going on.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there. You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay. What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though. Not I.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair. And here we are, visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times.
After this.
Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same.
Okay.
For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on. And those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how.
Okay.
A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder! Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
Okay.
You should see old Meerwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
Okay.
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice. No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work.
Rimagan.
We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again, but less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. A very small few resist Remergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think. Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
We're getting deepest lore.
And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Baranzi, of the Valian Royal Academy of Animantic Sciences. Not the greatest of their number, but I came here all the same because this was where help was needed. Oh, come now. Such a question. As though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her last bit of cheer. Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found?
What'd you find?
Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh, yes, my lord. She is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth drew near, he grew impatient, as lords do. And this is where I've ended up. A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been made. Had been. To hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are.
Okay.
But the best of us? The best? Inspirations. Miracle workers. My parents were soul twins. Miserable before they met, empty inside. It was an animancer who helped one find the other. Turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes. How soon we forget when we're afraid.
Okay.
Goodbye, my dear.
Right,
It was lovely visiting.
Okay, you know what a watcher is?
Ready when you are.
Got Noah. Alright.
17 and a half. 17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
The
dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta. The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted, anyway. Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22. 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved. I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
Inbred. Of course, we all got our bad days when we stand perfectly still and stare at a corpses a while without blinking.
Careful, friend. Let's not use that word round here. There'd be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers.
I'm 2 out of 3. I'm screwed.
Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense. The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
Okay. Thanks, war. Only one in my lifetime. Fellow decides he's the living incarnation of Eothas. Eothas overthrows Red Steris. Marches on Direwood. He gave him a Direwoodian full level. We got a rebirth and redemption formula anyhow. Maybe they call him something different from where you're from.
We blew him up.
Okay. He got involved. Redrick sent men down here the other day. Said they had it on good authority. Someone in town was working for Volsk, plotting Redrick's overthrow. Said if he didn't come forward right then and there, they'd hang everyone. That's one of us. No one was coming for us, so switching. That's my headman. Steps up and says, "It's him." They took him at his word. Bound to happen sooner or later, if not for plotting against Redrick, then for protecting me.
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason.
I can't quit playing this game, y'all.
Got real ugly.
So good.
Especially after the Legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame.
Right.
I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Radrick's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Alright, someone's got tired of all the hangings. He's on the run now. Probably will be till they catch him. Drinking mostly. Not a whole lot of places that don't think Wademan's legacy started with Wademan. I'll try together.
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say Watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree. All right then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
Okay. Party of 3.
Yeah? Hey.
So what is he? So you have another tank to protect us. Oh, sweet. Okay. Alright, so we have Eder. I don't know what abilities he has. Let's check them real quick. He's got the defender. He's gonna be in that stance for that time knockdown. That. And he has a bow, so we can do some long range picks when needed. Alright. Well, let's pause here. We're gonna head to the next town. We'll also do a little more exploration before we head out. And we're gonna pick up from there. I'll see you on the stream later this evening. Most likely we'll be picking up with some raiding, probably some just leveling and some chilling. So stay tuned for that. And that's all I got for you now. So don't forget to leave a like, comment. Just don't forget to leave a like. Definitely sub. I don't know why I said comment. Just always chat with me. Chat's always open for anything. And I'll see you on the next stream. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Peace out, y'all.